Hello, and welcome to this episode of Your Healing Team podcast. I'm Emma Green, I'm the tennis elbow queen, and in this episode, I'm going to talk all about nutrition. So, nutrition is something that is obviously really important for all of us to consider, but especially when we're trying to heal an injury like tennis elbow or any other musculoskeletal injury. The reason for this is the building blocks for the healing process for soft tissues like muscles, ligaments, tendons, the building blocks for healing for those types of soft tissues is protein. And protein is obviously something that is found in the body, but it's also found in what we take in through our diet. And when we're trying to heal an injury, it's really important that we have those building blocks for the healing process readily available for the body to utilize and use to heal the injury. I recommend all of my clients to be very intentional in the protein that they're taking in. Now, protein can be found in many sources of food. It can be found in meat, it can be found in dairy, it can be found in lots of plant-based foods as well. What the research is showing us is that a predominantly plant-based diet is better for our bodies. It's easier for our bodies to utilize. I don't know if you've seen the documentary Game Changers. It's so good. It's all science-based and it follows athletes who are vegan. They follow a plant-based diet. And it shows how they perform, how they are able to train, and how they are exceeding all expectations on a plant-based diet. If you've not seen it, I highly recommend it. It's really good viewing, and it shares the science behind it, which I really like as well. Game Changers is a very good resource to watch and to take in some of the principles that they are sharing within that documentary as well. There are obviously different types of diet that you can follow. And when I say diet, we tend to think calorie restrictive. It's not. A diet is just basically what we're eating. It's not necessarily you're on a diet. I mean, we're all on a diet of whatever it is we're eating. But it's very important when you're trying to recover from an injury to ensure that your body has the building blocks that it needs for the healing process. And if it doesn't, it's going to struggle to heal. If you haven't got the building blocks, the protein coming in, your body will try and source protein from somewhere in your body. And the biggest source of protein in your body is the muscles. And what we don't want to happen is for your body to be taking muscle to use as protein to try and heal an injury. You're going to get weaker. And one of the big things that we need to do when you are recovering from something like tennis elbow or many musculoskeletal injuries is we need to get you stronger. We need to build the muscle strength back that will have been lost because you're in pain and you're not utilizing those tissues, those muscles as normal. And so you most likely have lost strength and we need to get that back. So we want to be healing the soft tissue that's injured. We also want to be building muscle, getting your strength back. So it's very important that you are thinking about the protein that you are taking into your body. And I recommend all my clients to be very aware of having protein at every single meal and snacks throughout the day. So whenever they are eating anything, they're intentional and thinking about what protein is in this meal, what protein is in this snack, how much protein am I getting in? A very general guideline is 1 gram of protein per pound of your ideal body weight. That's a very general, and it's easy to remember as a general rule. So really looking at taking in protein for every meal. And in my book, Tennis Elbow Relief 2.0, it does give you the specific guidelines. Again, it's a very general recommendation. Choose a predominantly plant-based diet, which is high in protein, 20 to 25 grams of protein per meal. And then the other thing that we know make up tendons is collagen. So actually adding in collagen to your diet can also be helpful too. This is quite new research coming out. The research is now backing this up. We didn't used to have the research that showed this, but we're now seeing research showing that 10 to 15 grams of hydrolyzed collagen 30 to 60 minutes before exercise can be very helpful. In the fitness world, we know taking protein after exercise within 30 to 45 minutes after exercise helps to replenish protein that helps with muscle rebuilding. And so having protein after exercise and collagen before exercise is the most optimal. I'm just going to repeat that again. 10 to 15 grams of hydrolyzed collagen 30 to 60 minutes before exercise. And then 20 to 25 grams of protein at every meal, but also within 30 to 45 minutes of finishing exercise. That's when our bodies are most able to use that amount of protein and collagen most effectively. I've heard people say, oh, I've started taking collagen. I've not noticed any difference in my tennis elbow. Well, just taking collagen is not going to make a difference in your tennis elbow. You need to allow your body to utilize that collagen, and that's where the exercise comes in. So you need to be doing the correct exercises in the correct way at the correct time in order to utilize the collagen that you're adding into your body. It's very important that you do that too. Now, just to go on to other nutritional supplements, it's also been shown that taking a multivitamin containing vitamins B, C, and D may also be helpful for tendon healing specifically. I think this area of research, this area of study, nutritional supplements, I think this is going to continue to change very rapidly over the next few years. So this is what we know right now. And as we continue to learn about these things, I think these recommendations will change, they'll evolve, they'll become more precise over the next few years as well. But for right now, taking a multivitamin containing vitamins B, C, and D, along with the 10 to 15 grams of hydrolyzed collagen 30 to 60 minutes before you exercise, 20 to 25 grams of protein 30 to 45 minutes after exercise, and at every meal. If you're doing that, that is a really good start. We also want to be looking at adequate hydration, making sure you're not dehydrated. I have had clients who have found that alcohol exacerbates their symptoms. There is some research that corroborates that. So if that's something that you found, again, make your choices. I hope that's helped, and I would love to see you on the next episode. Take care. Bye.